Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here tonight. Back in action here on Trackside Esports Racing Network. We are live. I'm Adam Chapman, Todd Chase beside me. Up in Michigan.
Yeah.
In the booth. Todd, how you doing Friday night? Midnight Thunder.
Doing pretty good. Was kind of falling asleep earlier, but yeah, we're doing pretty good now. We're a little more awake.
No, you're a little. Well, we're getting there.
Yeah.
I've been working since 7 a.m. Well, she's been up since 6 a.m. We good, Todd. Chicagoland Speedway. It's a fun track.
Yeah, it's always fun to race here. I mean, it's better to race here at night.
I agree.
You know, I knew you would agree with me, but this is one of them racetracks where you can run high, you can run the middle, you can run the bottom. You know, basically what we're going to see is a lot of side by side action, possibly even three wide action.
So Todd Chase coming into tonight. It is Hamash Gallagher currently leading the points. He's got a 17-point advantage over Tyler Dalton. Kevin Stone is P3. Chris Sawyer Douglas New Bigging is currently your P4 or P5 driver. Not super surprised by that, I think. Ready to go here. Just been at qualifying or practice right now, about to wrap up. Excuse both of us tonight, by the way, guys. Like I said, kind of tired, both of us are. I'm looking forward to see how this goes.
Yeah, definitely. And there's one thing I do want to mention about Gallagher. You know, he's coming off a win last week. One thing I do want to mention as well is this is what, week 6?
Yes.
We have not had a repeat winner every week, so we'll see if we can continue that trend here tonight.
There you go. So that's going to be fun. Like Todd said, we're not quite sure how this race is going to play out. We're not sure what the fuel mileage is. It could be a lot. But we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, who knows? Like I said, both of us ready to get this one underway here in just a minute. Let me know in the comments who you guys are pulling for. Todd, who you got?
I think I'm going to take the 38 tonight, Chad Coleman.
Good pick. I'm going to go with this 88, man.
That's another good pick.
Yeah, I'm going to go with him. I think that, I don't know, something kind of standing out about that truck to me. He's kind of been hanging around that top 5 here. So,
well, we'll see how he does here in qualifying. Got about 50 seconds left here in practice. It was Bobby Wetzel on top of the board, Gallagher in second, Tyler Dalton third, Snavely, who you just mentioned, in fourth, and Chad Coleman fifth.
Yeah, so we are about ready to go here in just a minute. I hope you guys are ready to go, because we are ready to go here. Qualifying about to get underway here in just a moment in this one. Looks like Todd said. I don't really know what to expect here, honestly, Todd. I don't think either of us really do.
No.
But we're going to see. We'll see how it all plays out anyway. We're going to try. Hopefully this race is a good one. Like I said, we're both kind of out of it at the moment. So here we go. Qualifying sets getting away as we get set. Todd, what else do we got scheduled for this coming up week as we get set for qualifying?
I believe tomorrow
Sunday, right?
there's no broadcast tomorrow. Sunday night we open the playoffs for the ASL series at New Hampshire. Tuesday there's no broadcast Monday. Tuesday we have the URL series, and I forget where they go.
Where do they go? We'll have to look.
Yeah.
I do want to mention the week of Thanksgiving. We do not have many broadcasts. I want to go ahead and point that out now. I think we might only have one. Maybe. I need to check URL to make sure. URL may not even have a broadcast, but I do have to check to make sure without 2 5. But November the 30th. So, no, we do not have a broadcast actually all week, Todd.
Wow.
Yes, it is.
That's going to be nice as qualifying is underway. Jeff Hollingsworth out there on the racetrack.
Yeah, it's going to be my first, full, complete week off in, 3 years.
That's going to be crazy.
That's going to be, I say first full week off when literally I go to work every day, but.
Right, but you mean
no
by.
broadcast, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool, though.
Out of turn 4, here comes Hollingsworth.
31-1-1-5.
Yep.
Wetzel coming to the start-finish line as well. He was the fastest in the regular practice. He does get a second on his first lap at 31.453. Hollingsworth still on top of the board. Gallagher putting down a lap. Chad Coleman won a second. Yep. Mike Kelly won a second now.
Yep. Hollingsworth out of turn 4.
Yeah, laps are going to be faster, I think.
I think he improved a little.
He did improve. 31.077. Top of the board, Bobby Wetzel.
Yep. And I think we kind of expected that to happen.
Yeah, I think these second laps are definitely going to be faster. That was a 31.045. Here comes Scott Simley to cross the start-finish line. This is another 0.31.
Gallagher goes to second. Coleman goes to third.
Fourth. So, let's check out some other. Here's Kevin Stone, currently third in the points, and at number 17. Looks like Joe Dirt has not been out yet. We'll show him here in just a minute. Dirty Joe. Oh, man. Kevin Stone crosses the start-finish line. He's going to begin his second lap, 31.495, so we'll watch him for just a moment here.
Chris Sawyer goes to 8th, bumping the 17 down to 9th.
Yeah, we got to keep an eye on him as well. Yeah, he's pretty fast. So also
Tyler
Doug Big in 10th right now.
Yep. Tyler Dalton also out on the racetrack too. He just started his first lap, so
Gonna take a couple seconds for him to get around. Kevin Stone coming to the start-finish line. Currently in 10th. Does he improve? He does, but not by much. He goes to 8th, and here comes Chris Sawyer to the start-finish line.
And he'll go to 7th.
Yep, there you go.
Lewandowski to the top of the board.
Boy, that was a big one. Really good lap there, 31.039. Paul Crummer, I thought, also out on track in at number 15, Hooters Chevrolet, working out of turn 2 down the Brant backstretch.
Hey, you said it right.
I did say it right, Todd. I knew you'd catch that. Gary Sexton goes to 6th, by the way.
Yep. Tyler Dalton coming through turns 3 and 4.
He's
to
on
the
his
start
final
finish
lap, right?
line. Yes. He will go.
Pole.
Yep.
Paul Crummer out 8th. Tyler Dalton to the pole.
Wow.
That's a good lap, too. Dylan Snavely crossing the start-finish line does not improve. He does improve, but does not improve on the time overall. All right, so.
I believe that's going to end qualifying.
Yeah, maybe yet. So we'll just make sure of that. Like I said, guys, let us know in the chat who you guys are pulling for. We're live over on Facebook as well. As we get set. That was weird. We get set to go here in just a moment. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the notification, all that good stuff. You'll be notified. We broadcast quite a bit. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays.
Yep. I've also been dabbling into the streaming world as of lately.
Yeah, what's your Twitch name?
Todd's Gaming Page.
There you go.
So.
Pretty good stuff. We'll be playing some Madden here, I'm guessing, in a day or so.
Yeah, that's the plan.
There you go.
So.
So, let's look at our starting grid. Let's look at our weather first. It is 78 degree air temp, 93 degree track temp, 2 mile an hour wind speed. Track temp a little warm. Grid, here we go. Row 1. It is Tyler Dalton, Thomas
Lewandowski.
There you go, Lewandowski. Bobby Wetzel, Hamish Gallagher, your points leader. Chad Coleman, Doug Bigging, also top 5 in points. Gary Sexton, there's PK, Paul Crumry. Jeff Hollingsworth, Scott Simley, Chris Sawyer, Mike Kelly. Up in row 7, Brett Murphy and Kevin Stone, a top 5 points contender. There's Dylan Snavely and Jose Medina. Bentley Glasser, keep your eye on the 18 truck. Trust me. Steve Haring, right there in the 18th position. In row number 10, we got Rod Hollyfield and Dirty Joe Dirt Joseph in that 95. Michael Shore, Joseph Burgess in row 11. Row 12, we got nobody. So there you go. Ready to get going here is Tyler Dalton up on that front row, waiting for everybody else to grid up. 110 laps in this race, honestly. Chicagoland does not really take long. This is a pretty fairly quick race.
Yeah, and another driver I want to mention too. Gotta watch out for this 11 truck. As of lately, he's been on the move. Really impressed me. I believe. Where else was that he ran? I want to say it was Tuesday night. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. He probably doesn't run in that. I may be thinking of something different, but I don't know. This 11 truck, as of lately, has been really impressive.
For sure. So we're going to be watching that. There's going to be some good racing, I believe, in this one. I think we both kind of understand that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're ready to do that.
Yep. Field's starting to roll off the grid.
Wait for Todd Chase to get us underway.
Yep.
Everybody's waiting on you, Todd.
Yeah, they always do.
I hear you. Alright, so we'll be getting ready to do that as we get set to go green down to Brant backstretch once again. I like saying it now because I got it right.
Yeah. Yeah, and one cool thing about this racetrack, the backstretch isn't really that straight. It's kind of curved.
I agree.
So, I just wish they wouldn't have taken this track off the schedule.
I would agree with that.
So,
I would agree with that. So
here we go. Yep. Pace truck comes down pit road, and it will be Tyler Dalton and Thomas Lewandowski. Green flag is out here at Chicagoland.
Racing live from Chicago. Here in Illinois.
Lewandowski gonna have the run in the high lane, and the bottom's actually gonna prevail. Gonna leave the 87 out to dry right now, battling with the 38 as they go down the backstretch.
One thing, if we know anything about these tracks, you're gonna be able to do us wide open stuff quite a bit here early.
Yep.
We already know that, so.
Turn 4, Tyler Dalton gonna lead this lap. Kevin Stone goes to 13th. But still battling here for second.
Yeah, it's kind of Coleman on the inside.
Yeah, now he's got the 22 to his outside.
Good luck with all that.
Well, it's still a little early yet, but I don't know. Scott Simley goes to 10th, Jeff Hollingsworth to 6th.
What? No, weird news today. Out of curiosity.
Well, I know there's a deer been running around here with a plastic pumpkin on its head.
And they're trying to catch it, right?
I think so.
Tyler Dalton. This is a good battle here for the lead, Todd.
Yep. Gallagher kind of peeking to the middle, if you will. Lewandowski will clear Tyler Dalton as Gary Sexton now looking around Chad Coleman here. These guys are going to put Tyler Dalton all the way to 3rd as Coleman going to look to the outside. He wants that 3rd spot.
Yeah, and honestly, the higher you run this racetrack, the more you will save tires. It's going to be interesting to see how much the tire fall-off is here. We're not sure. We're not 100% sure what the tire fall-off is going to be. But we're going to be watching it very closely. I do want to say something's going right there. Who is that? Jeff Hollingsworth, side by side at WB.
Yeah, for the moment right now, Hollingsworth currently 6th. I believe Newbigging just, yeah. Newbigging now, he's going to have some pressure from PK. And that's one thing about this racetrack too, is once you get into the draft, you can really go, you can fly right around somebody, but you know, if you slip up, you know, they're right there to get that spot right back.
Does not take much either, even at a place like this. That track camp is not the hottest track we've ever seen, but it's still pretty hot. So
yeah, I think I still have the record for that.
Yeah, I think you is.
Hollingsworth going to peek to the inside here of Gary Sexton here in 1.
Gary Sexton, the painter of that 13 truck, the owner, I believe, of iWraps. Pretty cool. iWraps does a lot of stuff on iRacing, so been around a while.
Yeah. Paul Crumry looking to the outside of Sexton now.
Yeah, it's good to see PK finally.
Yeah.
Coming into his own now, because we know he could drive. We talked about it for several weeks. We just haven't been able to really see it, you know, with the standings or the outcome he's wanted. But
I mean, he kind of reminds me right now of like the early days of Chase Elliott. How, you know how he was always fast at the beginning of the races, and then just something so small would just, you know, do it.
He was fast.
Yeah, man. He just kept finishing second.
Been it on that one.
Yeah. Good battle there between PK and Tyler Dalton. Dalton continually to fall off the pace here. He'll drop all the way to 6th. Right now, Lewandowski currently leading this field. Not really getting away from the field. That's one thing.
That's what I wonder. Would you be able to get away early? Right now, it's still not.
You know, and in a way, that's kind of nice how you can't get away, because then sometimes once you get out, you know, too far, as Hollingsworth will go to 3rd now, the races tend to get a little boring after that. Bentley Glasser goes to 14th. But yeah, this is starting to these battles are getting really good. You got Hollingsworth now looking up 22. Simley will go to 9th.
All in all, some really good racing all around the racetrack for the most part. We've been kind of keeping our eyes open up front, up top.
Chris Sawyer goes to 9th now. Get around the 12. Holyfield will go to the 15th spot. Wow, look at this mess back here by Tyler Dalton.
Is the driver of the 19. You see him underneath PK right now.
Yeah, something's going on with that 19 truck. Definitely didn't unload the way they wanted to. Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt, there he is. He needs to put a Joe Dirt logo on that car or truck.
Yeah.
Bobby Wetzel, by the way, back here. Todd on it?
Yeah.
Spots. I do want to mention too, we do have 2 DNFs already, Michael Shore and Joseph Burgess. So something may have happened. Because he was on pit road just for a second. And maybe had that black flag too. I don't know. Caution 0.9 seconds. I don't know what that's about.
So we'll continuously watch Bobby Wetzel, see what happened there. Scroll through the rest of the field.
Side by side, crossing the start finish line right behind Will.
It looks like Medina's gonna slide up and slam that door shut.
And we carry on.
Yes, sir.
That's one thing about this race. We kind of had a feeling that we wouldn't get one green flag run against these guys in this one. You see a pretty good battle here for 10th overall. This is Kevin Stone, Chris Sawyer, and Mike Kelly in this race.
Yeah, Mike Kelly sporting a different paint scheme tonight. Something different we normally don't see out of Mike Kelly, and I like that Jags truck.
I'm good as well.
Bentley Glasser passing, I believe that is the 25 of Chris Sawyer.
Bentley is now.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the guy Todd we talked about for the last almost 2 months now. Bentley has been on it.
No.
He's that good.
Good battle here for 8 between Scott Simley and PK. Looks like PK is gonna fall behind the 12 for now. But up front still is the 87. Still hasn't quite gotten away from this field as Gallagher has closed in and is trying to find a way around him. See if Gallagher can do something here in 1. Gallagher gonna go to the top and Diamond down.
Yeah, man, honestly, it looks like his track Todd being a butt right now pass. It looks very tough.
Yeah. Yeah, the trucks look like they could, in dirty air, look like it can be extremely tight, that's for sure.
I'm not sure if that's what we're seeing, but
Want to mention Bentley Glasser's now up to 9th. Paul Crumry goes to 10th. Mike Kelly to 13th. Getting around Kevin Stone. See Jeff Hollingsworth now starting to apply some more pressure on this 22. I mean, we've got at least a three truck battle for this race lead right now, but there's more that are not very far behind this this 97.
I agree.
Gallagher gets to the front of the field, gets around the 87 on the high side.
What, second lead change now? He's able to hold on?
Yes, I believe, as Chris Sawyer goes to 14th.
Oh, Hollingsworth takes second, Todd. Here comes Jeff Hollingsworth looking for the lead.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got a good run here going into turn 1. Harry Sexton gonna have a decent run on Chad Coleman here.
Jeff got the race. How about that move?
Wow. That's what you call a slide job.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I am not playing that.
I tried to do my best impression. It didn't sound that well. Yeah, and that's crazy. That saying came literally at this racetrack.
Did I apologize? I had the intro up for 22 laps, Todd.
That's it. You're fired.
Man.
Meanwhile, Gary Sexton still continues to battle. I believe that's with Doug Newbigging in the 29. Gary Sexton. As we got a yellow one on the racetrack.
Who was it?
Let's see. I believe it was the 15. Yeah, Paul Crumry.
Oh no.
And that's what we were talking about.
Yep, here's the replay. May have had some help here, possibly. PK, come up in front of the 24. Definitely had fault on that one, unfortunately. Sorry about that, guys. I haven't overlay thing up so long. I was literally over here falling asleep. Long day. But I love these night races, but you know, I'm trying. I'm trying. I literally just chugged half his Dr. Pepper.
Well, here we go. This is going to bring everybody down pit road.
Yeah, pit road going to be important here, Todd, with this type of pit road.
Yeah, 24 laps in. We'll see who can win this race off pit road. My guess is going to be the 22. So here they come. Believe. Yep.
Backed up. Oh, Joe Dirt had a back up on pit road.
Yeah, and Gallagher looks like he will win the race off of pit road. There was a 3-truck battle here between Tyler Dalton.
Hollingsworth must have messed up here, Todd.
Yeah. He's all the way to 8th right now.
41.2 seconds total time on pit road. When everybody else had like 37 to 38. So, wow, 2 seconds made that be the difference.
Yep.
That is ridiculous. So
hopefully his pit crew can clean that up. So after our first caution, it is Hamish Gallagher winning the race off of pit road. Thomas Lewandowski came off 2nd. Doug Newbigging goes to 3rd. Chad Coleman 4th. Tyler Dalton 5th. Gary Sexton 6th. Scott Simley 7th. Jeff Hollingsworth, like we mentioned, falls all the way to 8. Well, he was 8th. Mike Kelly 9th. And Bentley Glasser up to 10th.
Pace lights are off on the Chevrolet Silverado Hopper pace car truck. Fueled by Ford. With the Toyota Corolla with rims. All right, let's get ready to go. Oh no, Todd, it's a long day. We have 4 lead changes. Let's check the weather real quick.
See if it's changed.
93 degrees still, so it hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Do we have who's our lucky dog?
I don't think we had.
Oh wait, Chris Sawyer, what's he doing back there? He was up towards. Oh no.
Yeah. He may have had an issue as well.
He's done 8 spots. So. Here we go, though.
Yep, here we go. Pace truck gonna find pit road. Right about here. See if the 22 can get a decent launch. And green flag is back out. Yeah, he got a decent start, but the 87 did as well. Here comes the 29 of Doug Newbigging. Got a run here on Gallagher as Tyler Dalton will try to make it 3 wide here.
Look at this, Todd.
For 3rd.
This is wild right here inside the top 10. How about 13 going up the middle? It's Gary Sexton.
Wetzel will go to 13th.
Oh, boy.
Sexton to 4th.
Tight squeeze in here going on.
Welcome to restarts here at Chicagoland.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
But it is still Hamish Gallagher. Well, right now, Newbigging is out front, but wait, never mind. That was a lap truck. That was PK.
Yeah. Doug trying to take that lead away though. Currently running Heat 2 right there he is. You know, track racer. Chevrolet. So, I'm right on board right now with Gallagher. He's got a wide open one too. Yeah, I'm going to be curious if he's got a wide open 3-4. Yeah, he's definitely wide open. Maybe there's just a little bit in the center. Not much. Wide open. And he'll be able to do that early on.
Yeah, for about, what, 10 to 15 laps, I would say.
Like. And that's one reason why that first pit stall is so important on this track. Or in general, being out front on this track, because air plays such a pretty big factor here.
Scott Simley looking under Tyler Dalton here in 3 of 4. Bobby Wetzel will go to 12th. Ron Holyfield will get around Bentley Glass 13th. Still, it is Simley trying to get around this 19.
Glasser, by the way, racing around Holyfield right here. Holyfield looking to the inside of the 18. Not going to be able to get to that.
Dylan Snavely will go to 15th.
There is Dylan in that UPS Toyota. I feel like Dylan Jarrett. I don't know. He was always a Ford guy.
Yeah.
That's what I think of when I see that truck.
What I mentioned, the 12 has cleared the 19. For that spot, as I do believe it is the 19 now falling into the clutches of, I believe that's Hollingsworth and Mike Kelly.
Goodness gracious. Hollingsworth, as I'm trying to unmute my mic, trying to work his way back up through the field. Remember, he took the lead, Todd, right through that came out and had a slow pit box, or a slow pit, I don't want to say pit box, it was more of a slow pit road.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got so slow on pit road. Maybe he came out in the wrong gear.
That's a possibility, as we got a battle here for second. Lewandowski. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of good battles here. Gary Sexton will go to third now over Doug Newbigging.
Gallagher sees behind him. That's a truck side by side. That's not what you want to see.
No.
Well, I guess you kind of do, but kind of don't.
Well, yeah, this is going to allow him to kind of break away a little bit, but...
Same time.
Got another yellow.
Yes, sir. Big one, Todd. Brett Murphy, maybe. I don't know if anybody else did get involved in this. Looks like the 64 may not have been as big as I thought. He goes for a wild ride. Racing a 17 here. Kevin Stone. Oh, Kevin Stone just, well, heck of a job there by Bentley Glasser. No damage. It was just a self-spin. Not really a self-spin, but not sure really what happened here with Kevin Stone. Definitely came up quite a bit off that bottom. Maybe got the apron. Looks like he might have hit that bump. Just came up and tagged him.
So I don't think we'll see some of these front runners come down pit. Well, they're going to make a liar out of me. They're going to.
I love that call. I absolutely love this call, Todd.
Got some guys cutting through the grass to get back on the racetrack as well.
I love this call. Finally, somebody does something opposite than the leader. Thank you.
I believe that was Gary. No, it was not Gary Sexton. Gary Sexton led them guys onto pit road.
He's done away. That'd be 2 tires stop. Do they have a set limit of tires in pit time?
I think it's 3. I could be wrong.
If it is 3, that's not, might not be a good call.
So, working our second caution, I believe, of the night Hamish Gallagher leading the field. Thomas Lewandowski decided to stay out along with Doug Newbigging. He'll be in third. Brett Murphy now fourth. Joe Dirt in fifth. Chad Coleman sixth. Gary Sexton seventh. Jeff Hollingsworth eighth. Scott Simley ninth. And Mike Kelly in 10th.
Joe Dirt stayed out, didn't he?
I think so.
He did. He's currently fifth, actually. 64 is coming down, so he's going to pick up a couple
Yep.
spots. We got some more guys coming out too, Todd, topping off the field.
So we'll see if that actually improves their fuel mileage. Maybe get on a different cycle with some of these leaders.
For a while, we work our second caution of the night. We'll let you guys know. iRacing Super Speedway next week. Thanksgiving we have off. And to wrap up the final 3 races is Atlanta, Daytona, and Auto Club.
Those are going to be some really cool races right there. Just in, those last 3.
Yeah, that Auto Club. I've always liked Auto Club in these trucks, or in the trucks.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of wish they would kind of keep it that racetrack that wide, but make it a, the short track, half mile, like they're talking about doing in real life.
Right. Yeah. I hope that they keep that layout on here, though.
Yeah.
I think they definitely would on here.
I would think they would, because then they would make it the legacy version or something like that.
And I hope more trucks, by the way, Joe Dirt gets to go pit road.
Okay.
Yeah, he may get a penalty for that. Because he didn't pit prior to this. I don't know if it was actually open to him.
It may not have. But pace lights are off the pace truck. And when we go back green, it will be Hamish Gallagher and Thomas Lewandowski making front row. Doug Newbigging and Gary Sexton will be your second row. Chad Coleman and Jeff Hollingsworth your third row. Kevin Stone and Bentley Glass are your fourth row. Brett Murphy and Ron Holyfield make up your fifth row.
For sure. Here we go. Coming back down the back stretch, ready to get this one back under green.
Yeah, already 38 laps into this one. And like you mentioned, this is going really fast.
Yeah,
I mean, we've only been racing for about a half hour or so. So here we go. Pace truck comes down pit road again. Gallagher will launch, and his green flag does come back out here at Chicagoland.
Boy, somebody back there did not go, Tommy. Blinked out. Came back, and they was not going. Almost got ran over.
Yeah, I think the only person that did launch was Hamish Gallagher. Because he's got about a 3 or 4 truck length, as Gary Sexton going to go to 3 wide here. He'll try to get second, and he will. Doug Newbigging going to drop all the way to 4th, as Lewandowski will pass him for 3rd as well. Bobby Wetzel will go to 11th.
Yeah, we know this 87 is fast. We've seen him earlier. He led the first 18 laps of this race, so kind of definitely have to keep an eye on him. Todd, what do you think? Gallagher wins this race. I don't want to say lock up the championship, because we are still, 4 races from the end of this thing after the night. Does it?
Doug Newbigging has just blinked. I don't know if he came back yet or
not. So if Gallagher wins this race, Todd, does that, in your mind, I know it's not going to solidify the championship, but it's definitely going to make it easier.
Oh, for sure. I mean, winning 2 races back to back. I mean, coming into tonight, how
Pretty
big was
good.
his
It
lead?
was like 17. I don't think.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big
It's definitely going to make it harder on the guys points to try and catch him.
Yeah, I
But,
agree.
his consistency this year has just been spot on.
Yeah, very good.
So,
Plus, we just got a last year with Tyler Dalton and the Jose Bedada truck.
also want to mention Doug Newbegin still has not come back yet. Currently 2 laps down, all the way back to 19th position.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. Just disconnection issues, unfortunately. That's
Yeah.
part of internet racing. Battle for the lead, Todd.
Yep, Gary Sexton putting some pressure on this 22. I think, the 13, he gets really good, exit speed out of the corners, but then some way, somehow he loses, like on entry. As I see the 87 try to work that high lane.
Could be the dirty air, Todd, honestly. I see
That's true.
Yeah, maybe starting to lift a little bit now. Right about there, you can kind of see it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if that's what it is.
Yeah, I believe the 87 and the 97 are now starting this outside lane, and that could help here in the long run if we can get that far into the run. Because these guys are saving more tire than these guys down here at the bottom with Gallagher and Sexton and Coleman for sure. So Gary Sexton's got a good run here on this 22, but he'll stay in line as Snavely is going to go to 13th on the board.
The race has been pretty solid here, I think, Todd. It hasn't been bad.
Yeah.
I think we've both times expected a tough race here.
Yeah.
For the most
I mean, some of these races can go one way, and some of them, and this has definitely gone the one way that we thought it may have gone, or we think it would have gone, and it has. So. So far, Gallagher doing a nice job at holding up this 13 truck. Sexton starting to peek around, see what he can do as far as trying to find another run to get around this 22. Want to mention Mike Kelly battling here with the 88 of Dylan Snavely for the 13th position. As the 88 now will go to 12th, battling with Steve Haring.
Side by side now with the two Mike Kelly. Dylan able to take away the 12th position, like Todd said.
I'm not sure.
I don't know what happened to Joe Dirt, but he was too much. Oh yeah, because he got that penalty.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking.
Mike Kelly gets a run here on the 88 as we work our way towards turns 3 and 4.
Gallagher's still waiting this one, Todd, as we are almost at the halfway point. We'll do our turns up here in just a few seconds, but in the meantime, Todd, let's say we run it down.
All right, Hamish Gallagher leading the field. Gary Sexton in a tight battle here with Thomas Lewandowski. Chad Coleman be running 4th. Jeff Hollingsworth 5th. Bentley Glasser 6th. Kevin Stone 7th. Ron Holyfield 8th. Brett Murphy 9th. Bobby West 10th. Tyler Dalton running in 11th. Normally we don't see that out of him.
Yeah.
Mike Kelly 12th. Dylan Snavely 13th. Scott Simley 14th. Jose Medina running 15th. Steve Haring 16th. Chris Sawyer 17th. PK running 18th. I believe that is 95 of Dirt 19th. And then after that it is Doug Newbigging, who is currently 11 laps down. Michael Shore 46 laps down. And Joseph Burgess in 22nd, 50 laps down.
Well, Snavely is working on the two of Mike Kelly. Scott Finley, both teammates by the way. Mike Kelly, Scott Finley, doing caught right in the middle. He's battle for 12th position. To the outside.
Yeah, we'll see if Simley.
By the way, Dylan is caught in the middle between them two.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a 3,000 guy and a 4,000 guy already right behind him.
Yeah, Mike Kelly, we're used to seeing him up front all the time as well. So kind of interesting to see him back here, 12th.
All right, we're coming to the halfway point in this one. Todd Chase, you know what it is.
Time to turn it up.
You guys enjoy.
Got a caution out on the racetrack. Gonna see who that is. We're gonna interrupt our turn it up. Let's see. Yep. Was having a nice run here, and
yeah, he was going pretty good. He was running between, like I said, Mike Kelly and Scott Simley. Here's what happened. He may have been a little bit Nick Cub, but also may came down just a little bit. You guys be the judge. I know did he get the wall maybe come down? Let's see. Let me replay look at this. Going in that UPS truck. So I didn't, but I mean it's very tough. Maybe what did I do?
I don't know.
You lost me.
Yep. So, this will be our third caution of the night. And, yep, as I expected, everybody gonna come down. So we'll see who wins the race off of pit road.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one here to watch, too, because we know that 22 is fast on pit road.
Mm-hmm. Do believe PK will be our lucky dog. Did you see him going around the pace truck?
Four tires. Fill it up with gas.
Brett Murphy will win the race off pit road.
May have took 2 tires. Maybe it fell on me, actually.
That's an interesting call. So we'll see what he can do up front here. Meanwhile, Gallagher goes from the lead down to 7th.
What happened here? So, yep, Todd, same thing. Slow in pit road, 40.1 seconds. Total time on pit lane. So there's your reason.
So yeah, like I said, working our third caution. It is Brett Murphy out front, Thomas Lewandowski in second, Gary Sexton third, Chad Coleman fourth, Jeff Hollingsworth fifth, Bentley Glasser now up to sixth, Amos Gallagher in seventh, Kevin Stone eighth, Ron Holyfield ninth, and Tyler Dalton back in the top 10.
So
now, I think we're going to have one more stop, maybe. You know, when we come back around...
75% fuel, they're on lap 60. It's a very good possibility.
Yeah. I mean, we can see... If we have another yellow and they come down, you know... I would think by then they'd be good the rest of the way.
Yeah, I agree.
But we'll have to wait and see as the pace truck. The lights should be going out this time by. Does look like the 64 going to come down pit road as well.
Thomas is going to retake the lead.
Yup. So the pace lights are off the pace truck as we will go green flag next time by. The 87 and the 13 will be on the front row. Thomas Lewandowski and Gary Sexton. Chad Coleman and Jeff Hollingsworth will make up your second row. Bentley Glasser and Hamish Gallagher will be your third row. Kevin Stone, Tyler Dalton, your fourth row. Ron Holyfield make up the fourth row with Kevin Stone. Tyler Dalton and Mike Kelly will be your fifth row.
There you go. So things are about to get fun. Because now...
Yup.
It's time to get going.
Here's, I believe we're going to see some crazy racing on the restart because, you know, this has the potential of going the rest of the way green.
Yeah, easily.
So,
that's the thing.
I mean...
See that real low green flag run?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat, but not really. So, we'll kind of keep an eye on that. By the way, we will be back there and turn it up.
Yep, pace truck does find its way down pit road as green flag is back out on the air. Lewandowski will launch good, and we will go back to our turn it up. Got a good battle here for the second position. Chad Coleman battling with Gary Sexton going into turn 3. Looks like Sexton may have used up too much of his new tires and has fallen back to third now, as Chad Coleman now starting to put some pressure on our leader, the 87 of Thomas Lewandowski.
Yeah, sitting here watching this good battle of Gary Sexton now looking underneath Jeff Hollingsworth. Remember, Todd, we seen Jeff Hollingsworth earlier up front making a pass for that lead until a slow pit stop. And here he is now back up to second place looking down the 87.
Yeah, and I thought that was Chad Coleman when I was talking about it. It was that 97 of Hollingsworth, so good catch there.
Oh, yeah, I'm catching everything, I tell you. I'm all over it. I'm about to catch these sleep when I'm about to catch. And no offense to these guys, because they are putting on a heck of a race. It's just
yes, they are.
Dead, so.
Bentley Glasser doing a nice job running 6th at the moment. Also, we got a good battle here between Ron Holyfield, Tyler Dalton, Kevin Stone. This is for the 8th, 9th, and 10th position.
Yeah, it's definitely a good race right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, every time I come to this track, Todd, I always expect good side-by-side racing. I don't know. That's the only bad thing about NASCAR in general taking this track off the schedule, I think. Because we always seen decent racing here.
Right.
Like, honestly, we have.
Yeah.
That's
but
things that we just haven't been able to, I don't know. I just wasn't the biggest fan of them.
No, I mean, if they would have stayed with the current package that actually worked in that, I believe it was the 2018 race.
Yeah.
Then we would have been all set. And I don't think they would have taken this race off the schedule. But, they're bringing in some new races, and, I mean, I understand, why couldn't they just take it away Pocono or New Hampshire? You know what I mean?
That one, yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, how many races does New Hampshire have?
One.
They could have at least taken Pocono away. No offense, but I'd rather get Pocono completely. Or New Hampshire. I mean, either one. Both of them races are horrible.
Yeah, those are the ones that I actually try to sleep through, like the middle portion. Yeah. Like I watch like the first 20 laps. Yeah. And then I fall asleep and then wake up with like the last 20 to go.
The starts there and stuff. Like Pocono's really good. It's not bad at all. But I don't know, man. There's just something about this race that, or the full race is just not that great.
Yeah. Want to mention Chad Coleman does get around Gary Sexton for the 3rd position. But up front, it is still the 87 of Thomas Lewandowski, out to a 2/10 of a second lead over Jeff Hollingsworth at the moment. Don't see any other battles currently right now. Chad Coleman gonna fight second here with Hollingsworth now. As Coleman's gonna have a decent run here on the bottom. Let's see if this 97 decides to slide down. No, he stays to the top. Gonna use the top to his advantage. Gonna get that run down the backstretch. But I do think the 38 here is gonna be able to slide. Nope. He'll take second, but he's not fully clear of this 97 yet. As now he does. Well, at least I thought he did.
Good battle here.
Yep.
We've seen a lot of these guys. I mean, it's so tough to actually pass here, Todd.
Yeah.
That's kind of one thing we've seen. It is very tough to pass here.
Yeah, and these guys battling right now is actually allowing this 87 to pull away from this field. He's grown 2/10 since the last time we had talked about his lead. As you see now, it looks like Chad Coleman may have been using up some of his stuff to try to get around this 97. As Gary Sexton gonna try to make it 3 wide? No.
Really right here for this whole top 5. All these
Gary's,
guys did a great job. But it seems like
Gary,
the high side really pays off a little bit now.
Yeah, as you've seen right there, Gary Sexton was able to kind of pinch down the 38 and kind of get that side draft on the exit of turn 2. That was a little close between the 38 and the 13.
That was a little close.
Looked like the 38 there got a little tight. Chased the truck up the racetrack. Luckily, he saved it just enough to not get in on the side of the 13, as the 38 now will battle with the 22 of Hamish Gallagher for the 4th position.
Good race all around right now.
For sure. You know, you got Bentley Glasser here running 5th, battling with Chad Coleman now. And you got Mike Kelly. I am not surprised by this. I mean, you know, like I had mentioned, you know, I believe this bottom, you're just burning your stuff up so quick. You got to get to the top. And that's where you save the most. Because now look where Coleman has fallen to. He's fallen to 5th, but now he's got nothing for them other 4 leaders, as PK will go to 16th on the board.
Back inside the top 10.
Yep, currently running 9th. So we'll see what the 19 can do here as we work close to lap 80. Coming out of turn 4. 87 of Thomas Lewandowski. Cutting that apron. Doing a nice job leading this field right now.
That's a real heck of a race right now. I'm not gonna lie. We only got 80. Good one. Todd's done a great job on calling this, but thank you guys for doing with it in that one. Todd, you did a good job.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing really. I mean, there's a way now with you and I doing so many of these, I can tell where the slack needs to be picked up, and I mean, it's nothing more than, you know, what I'm basically doing right now. So, want to mention there was a battle back there. Believe that was Bentley Glasser and Chad Coleman trying to find a way around Hamish Gallagher. See Mike Kelly cutting that
That's funny you
apron back there. Who, Mike Kelly?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty much single file all the way around the racetrack for the moment. Shout out Bobby Wetzel, after having some issues earlier in the race, has now climbed back inside the top 10 and having a nice run so far.
Yeah, one of them spaced out now.
As we've got 18 trucks on the lead lap, 19 in the race, and 3 DNFs. As what has gone on with Gary Sexton? He's on pit road. This could be a race-winning call.
You said that there's possibility we could see, the final pit stop. That may not have been it. You said that earlier.
So we'll see what happens here with this 13. See how long it takes to bring some of these leaders down pit road. I mean, if you're pitting here with, let's be honest, with 24, 25 laps to go in this one, you don't want to stay out too much longer. Want to mention Lewandowski and Hollingsworth are about a second to about 1.1 seconds ahead of third place Hamish Gallagher. Bobby Wetzel will go to 8th, so will Kevin Stone go to 9th, as I believe Tyler Dalton is on pit road.
We are seeing green flag pit.
When do you come in if you're the 87?
Now, if you know you got a pit.
Yeah. Let's see who else decides to come down. I think everybody pretty much stayed out again. As you got Mike Kelly here, looking to the outside of Bentley Glasser. Now crosses over and goes to the inside. And then just kind of falls back in behind him. As Chad Coleman now goes to 4th, as I believe that's Hamish Gallagher coming down pit road.
So, we gotta be short. Everybody's gotta be short, I guess, right?
Yeah, I would think they're short. Because, if they're coming in now, there's no way, unless you save a lot of fuel, as our leader comes down pit road now.
I'm curious, though, Todd. We've seen. Better be watching out for some of these other guys. Like, I'm trying to find where he's at. Some of these guys that pitted earlier. Gary Sexton,
Yeah, he was the first one on pit road.
By the way, we are getting some spam on YouTube.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and take care of that? So yeah, Mike Kelly is your leader right now. Scott Simley 2nd. Jose Medina now currently 3rd. Chris Sawyer 4th. Paul Crumrye now currently 5th. Dylan Snavely 6th. Brett Murphy 7th, as Jose Medina now going to bring it down pit road. Gary Sexton now in 8th. Tyler Dalton 9th, getting around Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth will go to 10th. So it'll be interesting to see what this 13 and this 19 can do, coming in some, 3 or 4 laps earlier than our race leader did. Want to mention there are only 9 trucks on the lead lap now. Well, as I say that, now it jumps to 7, as Gary Sexton is the last one on the lead lap.
So we got to keep an eye on Gary Sexton, by the way. And the reason why I say that, because right now, he and Tyler Dalton have a pretty good lead over Hamish Gallagher.
Yeah.
If all these other guys have to pit,
yeah, I'm wondering how long does it take for Mike Kelly to come down pit road. If I'm him, I come down this time by.
Yeah, let me listen to see if he's saving. He's not saving. Maybe coming this time. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
gets a little loose there. Touches that apron.
Scott Simley looks like he may Scott Simley stays out. Now, Chris Sawyer time to stay out
Mhm.
for about 3 more laps at least. But Gary Sexton, who still has a pretty decent lead here over Tyler
Yeah.
Dalton.
Yeah, he's got about a 2.
About 3 seconds. Well,
Yeah.
2.9, give or take. I mean, really, this could come down. We'll double check that here in a minute, but Gary Sexton will get this lead. We know that.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
As I do think the 12 and the 25 are going to stay out a little bit longer. But look at PK running up there in third for the moment. You know, had an issue earlier in this race. Has fought his way, and I know it's only because of Green pit stop.
Right.
You know, he's up here in the top 5, but he's doing a really nice job right now.
I agree.
So you see Chris Sawyer now going to go to the point as the 12 will come down pit road.
So I'm seeing her looking. I'm sorry. I'm seeing her looking.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting because Gary Sexton has about a 2.3 second lead.
Yep.
Now that is closing. But what's got me wondering is for how long that's going to be able to hold. I mean, there's a very good chance he might be able to hold it.
Well, he should be able to come and get the top spot here as Chris Sawyer will bring the truck down pit road. Bobby Wetzel will go to 9th.
I don't know if he could be able to hold Tyler Dalton or not. I hope he not.
Yeah, I don't know. Looks like that lead has shrunk between the 13 and the 19 now.
I agree.
So we'll see what happens here. See if the 13 can hold off this 19. But it's not just the 13 and the 19 we got to worry about. It's also the 22. As he's working all over this 19 truck. And if they get side by side, that'll actually help the 13. Right now, Gary Sexton's got about a 1.6 second lead.
So I'm wondering if this is what Dalton's trying to do. Is to push Tyler Dalton right now.
Oh, we got trouble on the racetrack as the yellow flag came out.
Oh boy.
This is going to shake up everything.
Yeah, because really, I mean, if you got to set of tires down, you pit, and it is Brett Murphy, by the way. So this is interesting because he was leaving pits. And just leaked it.
Yep.
Weird caution came out right there, though. Okay. So.
Normally we don't see that here at this racetrack.
It's a weird spot for that to happen.
So now if I'm Gary Sexton, I bring the field down pit road. Don't take tires. You know, just come down and top it off. And then if, you know,
really,
depending on how far you fall back.
It depends. I mean, he should have enough fuel to make it to the end. Nobody can go there.
We got one back there. I believe that's Bobby Wetzel. I think he's going to come down.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like I was going with the, you know, talking about the 13. Yeah. You come down pit road, you top off, then you 100% know you're going to make it to the end. But then if you drop all the way back and you get another late race yellow, then you can come in and take your last set of tires if you have them left. And then, you know, come, you know, flying up through this field.
Yeah, I mean, all right, whatever. We're getting it.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely getting it. As you know, when we come back across the line, it will be lap 100. Will be 11 laps to go. I believe it will be 10 to go when we get the green flag again. And now, if you thought it was a little crazier earlier, watch this restart.
Yeah, now it could get a little wild, I believe, Todd.
Yeah.
I think that would be the word.
As you see, at least our top two kind of running on this apron, and what that's allowing them to do is to kind of cool these tires off. So maybe this will help them on the launch for the restart.
We will be getting ready to go back green here in just a minute. Yeah, a lot of them on the apron.
Yep. Also, they could be saving fuel as well.
I'm wondering.
So next time by, pace light should be going off the pace truck. And we'll see these guys double up for this restart.
So we will be ready to go back green. Once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Everybody tuning in and watching tonight's race. We know it's a little late for a lot of people, but we do appreciate that still.
No broadcast tomorrow. Sunday will be the opening round of the playoffs for the ASL series at New Hampshire.
Yep.
No broadcast Monday. Tuesday, we'll have the Unchained Racing League. No broadcast Wednesday. Thursday, we'll be at Red Sox. And then next Friday, we'll be right back here. So the pace lights did come off the pace truck. It will be Gary Sexton and Tyler Dalton, your front row. Hamish Gallagher and Jeff Hollingsworth, your second row. Thomas Lewandowski and Bentley Glasser, your third row. Ron Holyfield and Chad Coleman, your fourth row. And Mike Kelly and Kevin Stone, your fifth row. And I think for the 13, the thing to be key is to get a good launch, to not necessarily pull away from the rest of the field, but he definitely needs to clear this 19 in a way to kind of slide up in front of him and, you know, have the 19 kind of push the 13. So here we go. Pace truck gonna come down pit road. As the green flag is back out, the 19 had some tire spin. But it wasn't bad enough. He'll drop to the bottom here. Block this 22. The 13 going to go and block that bottom lane now.
We are coming to 8 laps to go next time by at the line.
Battle here for third.
Yeah, good battle right here, caught all over the place. For this top spot, I mean, really,
yeah, Gary Sexton, he's doing a nice job at blocking all the lanes.
It's going to be tough, but he's doing a really nice job of it.
Tyler Dalton going to look to the inside. The 13 going to slam the door shut.
Yeah, I think the 19 might have cut him a little break there.
I think so too, because now that's allowed, I believe that is the 87, or no, it's the 97.
Yep.
Hamish Gallagher in second. And he's got. Oh! I think that was net code because the 22 never touched the 13.
That was your point.
Yeah, and we're still green as Gary Sexton now battling this 97 of Jeff Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth going to clear him.
Where's the last time we win a race? We've never seen him here, have we?
I don't think so. I don't think we have seen him. Tyler Dalton drops to fourth now, battling with Mike Kelly and Chad Coleman.
Like Gary Sexton, he's doing a nice job. He's doing nothing wrong, but he is slowing down. little bit of these guys. That's the thing. He's doing nothing wrong. The 38 gets a little bit of a door to 19.
Yeah, that's going to push Tyler Dalton all the way to 6th.
Some people can't even go 3 wide at Talladega, and these guys are doing it lap.
I know.
Ridiculous.
3 wide back here. I believe this is for 6th still.
They are like 3 wide everywhere.
Yeah, and this is allowing Jeff Hollingsworth to go out to about a 7/10 of a second lead now.
Hollingsworth does not want a yellow. If he gets a yellow now, I mean, it's definitely not gave it up, but yeah, he does not want a yellow by any means.
Yeah, 4.5 to go here at Chicagoland. Mike Kelly putting some pressure here on Lewandowski. He'll get around him for 2nd.
Here comes Bentley Glasser, Todd. He has worked his way now up to 6th place.
Yep, Bentley rising to the occasion.
Yeah, the best. Oh, big wreck, Todd.
Yep, oh, somebody got shot to the moon.
Yeah, Ron Hollyford.
I believe, yep.
He's over in the pit road. Good Lord, he took a hit.
Yep, and this is going to set up to, I believe this is going to be a... Yes, sir.
Replay of this wreck. How does this even happen? How does a truck get launched that far? I want to ride on board. I just want to ride on board with
Yeah. I think we need to put in a call to NASA. So we got some really good drivers here that want to enter into their space program.
Elon Musk will be happy. Gosh. If I'm Ron Hollyfield, I'm just getting up and walking away from my sim. I'm not even gonna say a word. Nobody. So there is a good thing about this, I think. For Hollingsworth is he gets to dictate the restart.
Yep.
These guys do not know when he's going to go. Because he hasn't really been out front until now. He did lead a couple laps earlier, so nobody really knows though. With that when he goes on green, so he does have that going for him. He's also got the fact that Mike Kelly, the truck with the freshest tires out of these guys, is starting to his outside.
Yep.
Now, outside has been a way to hold somebody off and complete some passes later in the runs.
Right.
Oh. We'll see.
So I believe this is like our 4th or 5th yellow. I want to say of the night.
Let me look. It is our 5th yellow, Todd.
Want to mention 15 trucks are on the lead lap now. Going to be 16, I believe. Fifth yellow of the night. Jeff Hollingsworth leading the field. Mike Kelly 2nd. Thomas Lewandowski 3rd. Gary Sexton 4th. And Bentley Glasser 5th. So I do think when we go back green, I think this will be the last restart. I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Because the intensity is definitely going to ramp even more from the last restart that we had.
Yeah, that's the thing. Pace offs are still on, by the way, but that is the thing. We don't really quite know. I mean, we've seen 3 wide for multiple laps. I mean, good luck. Better you guys than me.
Yep.
I don't know. It makes it kind of fun, though.
So I did just receive word this will be our first green-white checker attempt.
Yes.
Out of 2 that we will have tonight.
All right.
And for those of you that don't know what a green-white checker is, when we take the green, we will have 2 to go. If we make it all the way back around and get the white flag, anything after that will be official. But if we do not make it back to the yellow, or to the white, we do have another yellow, we will rack them and stack them and do it all over again. pace light should be coming off this time by. Yes, there they go. Can this 97 hold off the rest of the field?
It's going to be tough, I'm going to be honest. It ain't going to be easy. I think he's got a chance.
He got clean air like you had mentioned.
Yeah, he does have the clean air. He's going to have to dictate the restart. So, can he do it? Yes, he can. Will he do it? That's to be determined. We don't know for sure yet. The tires of Mike Kelly. That's one thing that worries me a little bit is Mike Kelly has the freshest tires. But with it being so early in the runs, I don't know if it makes that big of a difference early. It is a green white checker, so I think that kind of benefits Jeff here. But
yeah, it will be the 97 and the 2 on the front row, so we'll see what happens.
Could get crazy.
Yeah, definitely. So
9 back way off right there.
Yep, pace truck comes down pit road.
Good start.
As green flag is out.
Kind of what we thought as far as start goes. Yeah, right there.
Here
The
we
two
go.
trying to get down to the bottom. Oh!
Yeah, oh, he gets turned
Yeah, that
by
was...
the 38.
That was kind of... Gary Sexton also involved, and I'm going to be honest, that was kind of... I mean...
He kind of slowly went down there. He didn't just...
kind of what I've seen. It was the 87 that tagged him. I mean, really, the 87 had no room. And in that situation, you got to give room a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Not sure if we're going to get another green white checker. I think we are.
Yes.
Okay. We'll do it again. I do want to mention, by the way, that Bentley Glasser is working his way up very quickly now.
Yeah, he's up to 5th.
That's somebody you do not want to have a chance to win this race because he will take it in a heartbeat if you give him a chance. Jeff starts like, okay, let's hit this.
So yeah, looking here at Mike Kelly's truck. He's got some heavy contact on the, I believe that's the left front. And he's going to come down pit road. And I think he's going to sit here. Because I do not think he's got a faster pair left.
I think you are correct.
Jeff Hollingsworth still leading the field. Chad Coleman second. Thomas Lewandowski in third. Bentley Glasser fourth. Bobby Wetzel fifth. Tyler Dalton sixth. Scott Simley seventh. Jose Medina in eighth. Steve Haring doing a nice job running ninth. And look at PK running 10th.
Yeah, Paul's done a nice job working back up. Steve's done a nice job working back up, or working up through the field. Right now, biggest mover, Bentley Glasser up 13 spots. But Steve himself up 9 spots, and this is not over. Now, all these guys, now, Bobby Wetzel, you got to kind of be careful here because if he keeps moving up, if we get one more green white checker and he kind of avoids this, he's got the freshest tires. He's got 12 lap fresher tires than the rest of the guys in front of him.
According to what I'm seeing, I think we only have 2 attempts.
Okay.
So, if we do have another yellow once we get the green flag, it will be official.
So pace light staying on for one more lap before we double back up. You think he'll be able to hold him off?
I think so. If he gets the same restart like he had the last time, I don't think anybody will be able to catch him. I think he'll be out too far. Because like we had talked about, you know, the longer they stay side by side, that's allowing the leader to run away with it. So.
All right. So we will get a double up here.
Yep. Want to mention this, I believe this is our first race where we've actually filled our green-white checkers. I think there's only been one race this season that's gone to one green-white checker attempt. As the pace light should be coming off this time by.
I believe so, Todd Chase. All right. We're ready to do it.
We'll see if the 97 can hold off this 38. My biggest thing right now is watching this 87 and this 18. Depending on how the 38 does on the restart here, will determine how them guys finish as they work their way down the back stretch. It is Jeff Hollingsworth and Chad Coleman your first row, Thomas Lewandowski and Bentley Glasser your second row, Bobby Wetzel, Tyler Dalton your third row, Scott Simley, Jose Medina, your fourth row.
Nice job working back up to Tyler Wimmer. He was involved in the early wreck.
Steve Haring and Paul Crumrye, your fifth row.
Here we go.
Pace truck should be looking for pit road.
Race is official at the next flag, just to let you guys know. Well.
Yep. Green flag is out.
Yeah, next
Hollingsworth gets a good launch.
Yeah, that was his best launch so far. This one, he took Glasser high.
Bentley Glasser putting some pressure here on Chad Coleman for the second position. But look at Coleman. He's going to get the run from the team. Going to push him up to this 97. But yet they get a little side-by-side here for the moment. Out of turn 4. Looks like the 97 going to pick up the white flag here. Race will be official no matter what.
Glasser using a lot of momentum right now. He's closing his gap in.
Bentley Glasser getting a decent run here out of turn 2.
Tyler Dalton had to check out of it not to get to the side of Chad Coleman.
Here comes Bentley Glasser out of turn 4. Not going to be enough. Jeff Hollingsworth will pick up the win here at Chicagoland.
That's a heck of a win there for Jeff. That's awesome. On Veterans Day weekend. Pretty cool.
Bentley Glasser second. Chad Coleman third.
Pretty cool to see
Bobby
the Coast
Wetzel
Guard
fourth.
truck,
And Tyler Dalton finishing fifth.
Good to see the Coast Guard truck up in Victory Lane.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome. And we will talk to him.
As soon as we go over there.
I forgot we was not over there this whole time.
Yeah.
All right. Doug Newbigging, by the way, game crashed. That's what happened.
That stinks.
That's tough. So let's see who we can get in here for interviews. We may not be able to interview everybody, but we'll see. Hopefully Hollingsworth comes in. And we might be able to get maybe everybody. I don't know if Bentley will come in or not. But Chad Coleman finished third. We'll talk to him right now. Hey, Chad Coleman, it's Adam and Todd up in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, third place tonight. Not a bad run there. It got a little wild there in the restarts.
Yeah, restarts got wild. It was that was about the best time to pass. After that, you kind of got locked up in line, but so yeah, you had to make it. You had to do what you could on a restart, but it was a decent race. Trying to get used to some new hardware, and I figured, what better way to come to try that and to come out and run a race with it instead of running laps around in circles by myself.
How important do you think clean air was tonight for a lot of these guys?
It was huge.
Yeah, I agree.
Mainly because of tire wear. Like, you get back in traffic behind 3 or 4 guys, and it get a little tighter with aero push, and you'd burn up the right front a little quicker. Clean air, you could go a little harder. That's kind of happened to me going into turn 3 on the lap. Well, coming to get the white flag, I ran it into turn 3, hoping it would stick, and when I got into the 97's air with a worn tire, it took off up the racetrack, and it's pretty much over after that.
For sure, man. Well, still a third place finish tonight. Any shout outs you want to give out before we let you go?
Just thanks to Steve for staying up late, putting up with all of us. He's old, so I know he likes to go to bed about 6 o'clock. So, shout out to Trey Edson for painting everything that I drive in this deal. So, other than that, that's about it. Thanks to you guys for broadcasting.
Hey, good job, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, man.
All right, next up, we do got Bentley Glasser in here, by the way. We'll talk to him before we pull in our race winner. Bentley going to finish P2 tonight. Bentley is Adam Todd. You got a copy?
Yep, I got it.
Started 17th, one of the hottest drivers in any series we've been broadcasting as of late. Finished in second. Talk us through the last couple laps, man, with you and Jeff.
On those 2 green white checkers, I just kept getting lucky and getting the line that kept going. So I don't know if I had anything for Jeff. He was really fast all night, so I was happy to get second. It's awesome.
Yeah, I agree. So let me ask you, let's go ahead and skip a little bit about tonight. Let's talk about next week. iRacing Super Speedway. Thoughts on heading there?
Oh, man. I've never raced there with a good group of drivers, which these guys are, so it might be interesting. Every time I've done it, it was always like, 2 cars are gone from everybody.
I got you. I think we raced there last year in this series. I think we only had 1 yellow. I can't remember. Anyway, man, shout outs and all that. You want to give out second place tonight?
Thanks to you for broadcasting, and thanks to Sim500, and thanks to my teammates at OGR.
Hey, good job tonight, man.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy. All right, next up, it is going to be a race winner, and it is Jeff Hollingsworth putting it in victory lane here at Chicagoland. Jeff, it's Adam and Todd up in the booth, man. You got me?
Yeah, hey, guys.
Hey, man. Good job, first off. 18 laps left. Let's go back a little bit because I want to talk about this. Slow pit stop put you back in a little bit of traffic whenever you was going or did take the lead earlier in this race. Talk about trying to drive up through traffic. It was tough to pass.
Yeah, it was really tough to pass, and it slid through my pit. I had the brake bias back a little too far, and I almost hit the wall going in there. But anyways, yeah, it's tough to pass. I was really liking that outside line. It was a little more wear on the tires, but it was fun.
So first win in here this season. Big victory here at Chicagoland. Talk about driving this place, man.
Didn't get a lot of practice. We run another league on Fridays, so me and Bentley and Ron and Paul came in a little late, so I didn't get a lot of practice. So I just went with the old 12-1, and I offset pretty good and a little brake bias, and basically just my really first laps really were in qualifying. I think I got like 6th or something. But anyways, I don't know. I just felt it out, and the top line, Lewandowski was running up there, and I said, man, we were making some time up doing that. So that's kind of where I committed. And then once everybody's tires kind of wore out, I was able to get back down to the bottom and just keep ahead of them. So it was pretty good.
How important was clean air?
Oh, it's a lot different.
For sure.
You guys, I know you've done laps like I have, and to me, the cup car is the worst as far as the dirty air, but the trucks are pretty challenging too. And another thing is the side draft. I mean, it'll really stall you out.
Yeah. For sure, man. Victory lane, congratulations. First victory this season. That's awesome. Shout outs and all that you want to give out?
Yeah, man. I want to give a shout out to my teammates there that were racing with me, and there's other ones. We call ourselves Old Guys Rule. Bentley's the youngest old guy at I think he's like 32, but we have one of our guys is 78 years old. I mean,
Wow.
we have a lot of fun. And shout out to Joey, the leagues that he puts on. It's a lot of work. I used to do it, and to have somebody that runs 6 or 7 at a time is, I know he has a lot of help. So anybody that helps him too. And thanks for you guys. I can't wait to watch the broadcast. And God bless America, baby.
Hey, good paint scheme to run this weekend, dude. Good job tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you very
Thanks,
much,
buddy.
Adam. Todd, you guys have a good one. Be safe. God bless you.
Yes, sir, man. You too. All right, Todd. Shout outs, buddy. Sorry, not shout outs to you.
You mean thoughts of the race?
Shout out to you too, but yeah, thoughts on the race.
Yeah.
It's late.
Yeah, I know it's late. So I'm just gonna kind of keep it short and sweet. It was overall a pretty decent race. I mean, we had, like I'd mentioned, we filled, both of our green-white checkers to get a nice finish out of this one here at Chicagoland. Also want to make a note of this. This is our 6th different driver to pick up a win here this season. So
a different winner each week, right?
Yes, sir.
And who knows what's going to happen next week? We could easily have our 7th. So.
Yep.
All right, guys, that's going to do it. I don't really have no final thoughts because I'm dead. I got to wake up in 4 hours. I've been up literally for 22 hours or 20. It's 20 hours. I don't know, 20 hours. You have a great night. Take care as always. God bless. We'll see y'all Sunday night.